Hey everyone, it's me, Julie. This is my 8-week update. I'm 8 weeks exactly today, so I'm proud of myself. I got my second video out on time. This week, symptoms, I have not had that many symptoms at all. Actually, this week has been a pretty nice week. Last week I had horrible morning sickness, and it was all day after everything that I ate. I do feel nauseous when I first wake up, but I usually just eat a banana and I feel better immediately. I have been, as far as food goes, I do have a lot of food aversions. Nothing sounds good except like fast food, cheeseburgers, French fries. I had a Subway sandwich yesterday and it was okay, but usually I love Subway. Really nothing healthy is appealing to me. So that's a lot different, especially since I've just lost 60 pounds and am used to eating really healthy. It's been really hard to not eat healthy, but nothing really good for me tastes good. So I'm just trying to get, the food that I can in. I haven't gained any weight this week. I weigh myself every week, so I stayed the same. My scale says 183. The doctor's scale was 185 when I went. So I'm just going to go by my scale for the weekly update. But then of course I'll tell you what the doctor's scale says. So we'll know exact weight gain. I just noticed I was wearing this shirt in my last video, so apparently this is my Tuesday shirt. Well, last week was Wednesday when I did my video, but oh well. I like this shirt, and it's one of my normal shirts that is not maternity that still fits, so that's good. I went to the Goodwill this week. That's where I get most of my maternity clothes. I don't know if people think about it when they need maternity clothes, but maternity jeans can be super expensive, and I've gotten two Target brand really nice pair that look brand new of jeans for I paid $7 for one pair and $3.50 for the other because I actually hit the 50% off sale. And I can get my shirts for about $2 a piece, which way better than the stores. I do hit the store clearance racks once in a while, but I just can't justify spending tons of money when I can only wear it for so long. So that's where I get a lot of my maternity clothes, at Goodwill. And I've found some good, really nice things because people don't wear them that often. So it's worked out in my favor. It's kind of interesting. I put on my description that I'm a Christian mom, and I didn't really talk about that in my first video, but I am a Christian, and I firmly believe in the power of prayer, and that's one of the reasons I always tell people right when I find out that I'm pregnant, because I feel like if I wait, then I'm missing out on prayer, and I need prayer, and I firmly believe in it. So all of your prayers are always welcome for me and my baby. But this last Wednesday, I went to Bible study, and we all wrote down a prayer, something that we would earnestly pray about, and we switched the prayer requests. So, I got my friends, my friend got mine, but we don't know who had us. But I know this person has been praying for me because my prayer was that my nausea would settle down and go away, because it was just it was so uncomfortable, and it was really interfering with my 9-month-old. She doesn't understand why I can't hold her at that very second because I have to go throw up. And this person must have been praying for me, because I'm telling you, seriously, Wednesday was the last really bad day that I had. And that night, at Bible study, we got the prayer requests, and I'm not kidding, by Thursday I've been fine. I have had very little this week, and I firmly believe that it was because of that prayer. So I'm very grateful for that. And that person, I don't know if I'll find out Wednesday who it was, but I'm grateful, and I'm going to ask them to keep praying for me because it's been wonderful. I I didn't really talk about this in my last video. There's so much that I feel like I have to catch you up on, but my first pregnancy, I went in to be induced on my due date, and because I had high blood pressure, and nothing was progressing, and so the baby's heart rate started dropping, and I went in on a Friday, and this was Sunday at 2:50 a.m. We decided that I would have a C-section. So I had a C-section, and I honestly did not think it was a bad experience at all. I actually, when I first went in to have the baby, I said, can we just have a C-section and get it over with? But I was kind of joking, but things didn't work out. And then my doctor said that I have really small hips, which that's about the only small thing on me. But I'm going to have another C-section. My due date is May 15th. I'm going to try to have the baby probably on May 8th. I get to pick like 10 days. I'll find out soon. Like, we'll discuss it. Find out what doctor's on call. Because at my doctor's office, there's 3 doctors, and they rotate. And whoever's on call is the doctor that you have. But you see them all throughout your whole pregnancy. So you get to know them each individually, which worked out really nicely. I probably will try to have the same doctor that I had with my first daughter. And it worked out fine. But I had the C-section, and 3 days later came home, and about 2 days after that I was on the treadmill walking. So I honestly, like, it was such a relief to breathe, because you go through that pregnancy and you can't breathe, that the pain just wasn't as bad as not breathing. So I really enjoyed, I had a really good experience. I'm not going to say I enjoyed the C-section, but it was a good experience. So I definitely, obviously it's way too soon because I got pregnant so fast to try VBAC, but I wouldn't have tried it anyway. I would have just scheduled the C-section and gone with that. So we are going to have a C-section. As far as my clothes and my waist, I have noticed my waist is getting thicker. I still am in my regular jeans and some of my regular shirts, but because I had lost that weight, I bought shirts that just fit me, because I was planning on losing more weight, and so really I didn't have a lot of room in my shirts. I like, they barely, like, if I gained 10 pounds, they're not going to fit me. So I had a really, I have a very small selection of shirts that I can wear. But I don't want to wear maternity shirts yet because I'm only 8 weeks, and some of them make you look really far along, and I just don't want to look farther along than I really am. But I have worn a pair of my maternity jeans just because they're comfortable. And my other jeans were dirty, but I can still get in my regular ones. And I think that's about it. My stepsons they're 8 and 11, and they're very excited about having another baby. They actually fight over my daughter because they like to play with her, and so he'll be like, it's my turn, and I'm like, thank goodness I'm having another baby, because then you won't have to fight. And now they're fighting over who's going to have the next baby. So it's pretty funny, but one of the reasons we decided to have another baby was because they were so good with my daughter. And it really brought our family close together. It kind of like made us one unit. So we're really excited about that. They both would love a little brother, but they said if it's another girl, then it will be fair because we'll have 2 boys and 2 girls. So I started packing my daughter's clothes away for the summer, and man, I started thinking this would be so nice if I had another girl because I could share the clothes. But then I started thinking again, they're opposite seasons. My first daughter was born in December, and this daughter is going to be, or this daughter or son, whoever they are, they're going to be born in May. So they probably won't be in the same sizes anyway. So either way, we'll be fine. Let me show you my belly, and then I actually have to get going because I'm going to go, I tutor. I'm actually a teacher. I taught 7th and 8th grade in a private school for 3 years, and I'm going to go back after the babies are in school. They'll go to my school, but I had to, I still love the kids and working with the kids, so I go back once a week and I tutor just for the morning. My mom usually comes over and watches Tessa, so it's just a fun way for me to keep teaching but not really teach. Okay, so let me show you my belly, and then I gotta get going. But doesn't look much different than last week, I don't think. But it is getting like thicker here. I can definitely tell it's starting to merge as one bump instead of two like separate fat rolls. So 8 weeks today, and I would love it if you would keep me in your prayers. And I've been so inspired by watching people on YouTube and their pregnancy vlogs. I've seen them go through so many different things. I'm so grateful that I have those people to be encouraged by, and also I constantly am praying for people, and especially the people that I have subscriptions to, the pregnancy vlogs subscriptions. I'm constantly praying for all of you. But I hope that you guys have a great week. And I have my OB intake next week. But nothing really happens till then. So I will talk to you later, and hope you have a wonderful week.